好，那么继续往外面走。我先把这个抽屉，曾经似曾相识的抽屉再打开一下。没东西吗？打开抽屉。因为有东西啊？难道他？我记得是有东西的，有一部分的东西。
We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea. What about you, Arthur? You doubting me too?
Never.
Good. Because you know me, son. I'm just getting started. Once we get some money, well, they better send some good men after us, because they ain't never gonna find us. But we need money.
Of course, Dutch.
Thank you, son, for your strength. It means a lot to me.
Dutch 就是我们的老大。我们现在再检查一下这个抽屉。也没东西是吗？好吧。我搜刮成瘾。我记得我们可以知道这个游戏它。剧情如果我记得上一次我瞎逛，然后没有在适合的时间点在这里出来，然后他就没有跟我这个老大都没有跟我聊这段事情，也就是说他的剧本会根据你的人的情况而变的，所以我们跟他聊一下。
嘿，
他在牡丹就回了一下。好，我们现在就往外走。上次我们就走进了这个酒吧啊，那我们走另外一侧，我们这次走这一侧，我们去找这个人。我们身上有哪些东西？哇，背包真的是很复杂。有时候会忘记哪些按钮是什么样的，好吧？看能不能保存，我很怕到时候又保存不了。我现在保存一下，保存一个新的档位。好，那我们现在继续。我们现在进去这个屋子里，这个应该是给马走的是吗？我进去没关系吧？这是马。应该可以拍这些马，互动一下，真的互动。哎呦，你看马刚还在拉扁扁，太真实。你的新陈代谢是吧？那我们继续往这边走。我就不拖你，看这个有什么剧情。
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine.
哎，我们开启了一个新的任务哦，就是去打猎了，而不是说去跟着，就是去跟帮派去枪击。这，好吧，其实我摊牌了，只是我故意这样子，让大家观赏这个开放世界，才不是因为没保存。
Still
哈
bad?
哈，
It'll be fine in a day or two.
好了，
I
我
just
自己
can't
留
pull
下
a。bow right now.
Sure hope I
Hey.
can. Never really
按
got
住
the
A
hang
就
of
可以
it.
You'll be fine.
徒步的速度。
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no
换个
Driscoll?
视角，
There's
It'll
meat
be
up here for
interesting.
sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about.
看电影啊，
Now the
没有
weather's
电影
eased
视
off
角
a，bit, they'll be needing
这
to
是
feed.
演视角，
We'll head up this way. Find some higher
还
ground.
是第三人称吧？
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good.
我们现在要跟着他，
Let's look down
现
this
在
way.
不能自动的跟着他。
The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
我们看到兔子了吗？我们现在，你在拿起弓箭吗？
There's deer been here recently.
How can you
有
tell?
这路，
How can you not? Let's walk it from here.
我们应该拿几个？对，我们要拿起弓箭，
The gun will scare everything around.
然后，对，我有个弓箭。
Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly.
好，下蹲。猎之路在哪呀？我看不到，你们看到吗？路在
You
哪？
see the tracks?
I think
啊，
so.
足迹啊，这个是
Maybe
他们
not.
Focus.
鹰眼，LLSS，哎，对对对，RB，集中在踪迹上，未知动物，可以看到有蓝色的一个轨迹条哦。然后按它启动鹰眼。这样子就可以追踪了。可以看到地上有一条鲜明一
It's
点的
easier in the
路。
snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass
在哪
and？woods.
在哪？这条路我看到。未知动物。这种慢慢观察和靠近的感觉。 是现在不用那么紧张兮兮了吧？
Keep your head down.
啊，他又叫我们，啊，这样可以，啊，还是叫我们慢慢的那个，气味也会随风，可以见到气味动向，闻到气，我的天呐，要不要那么细啊？气味动向是什么颜色啊？可不，看看我的气味动向。哦，可能雪天风少一点是吗？哦，用鹰眼就可以保持专注度。
Down there. You see him?
哦，看到了，看到了。
Are you ready with that bow? Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. Get good tension on the string before releasing. Just don't overdo it. Take the shot.
啊。还是有点犹豫，我怕。他所有的脖子，对，哎呀，尴尬，他跑了，选择互换。哦。 还可以呼唤他的，天哪！他刚刚跑去哪了？嗯，地上有发光的。 哦，我看到了，在对面，会不会太？我感觉是不是太远了？
Good shot.
哇
Now let's try for another.
哇，还有一次，
Come on. You're making yourself too obvious.
在猎一只鹿，我们不是应该去剥皮了吗？我不应该射到一只了吧？哦，又有其他踪迹，我在追刚刚被我们吓跑的人。刚我们已经杀了一只了，应该等下是可以抓回去了吧？哦，看到了。啊，会不会太急了？ 互换，然后再那个。
Careful. This might be our only chance for a good meal.
我还要继续，就跟过去。刚刚两只鹿都跑了，这着实让我很尴尬。不过我想试一下叫了，叫的时候它的脖子会抬高，这样子就好瞄准。但是同时，你已经吸引到它的注意力了，这样子也很尴尬，就是很容易跑。
Watch it. Unlucky.
我刚刚瞎鸡巴射，现在很尴尬，又跑。 追踪另外一只，对，追这只。哇，好多只鹿啊！
Where are you going? Follow the tracks.
他觉得太近了吗？那我们跟着他走，这样我们继续跟着走。
Well done.
干掉一
I
只。
think that's all we can carry.
嗯，我们就一只就好了。
Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
终于装好了。哇，我们把你看地上血迹，还有他的这个身体，我们先把它扛起来。吹哨，传唤我的马，这是被射死的鹿。天啊，你看他，我们还会生涯，我们看看我们的详情。生涯，不是，好，马来了，从背后接近我的马。可以看到这只鹿，我们的猎物真的是荒野啊！天哪！看这只鹿，你看它的一些重力的物理效果，你看它头在那里晃，很真实啊。放上去，按住 X， 这样让鹿放回来。它绳子突然就绑住了，这样太不那个吧？那我们就骑上马，就回家吗？哎呦，我感觉我的体力很弱，我们先吃一吃这个，还是我看哪个我们是多的，可以玉米罐头。这个对，体力我没有太多，这个吃一个吧。好，走，回家路，我们满载而归，2只鹿，然后花了应该10几支箭吧，要下鸡巴射了，现在这里解决，回去路。哎，我们刚刚，另外一个他先回去了是吗？我们的伙伴，完了，我现在黄蓝色，对，黄色的。
Come on then, let's head back.
哇！
Are you all right?
天哪，这太真实了吧！
Nice work, Arthur. There should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
这剧情。
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
Seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days
这是
back,
bug 吗？
maybe our
不是
luck's
吧？我
finally
觉
on
得
the turn.
这什么鬼？我只能这样这不是我的马。属于，哇，好冷啊！是被冷到了吗？什么鬼？从事检查点吧。这任务就失败了。太丢脸了！刚刚竟然这样死了，刚刚360度大飞车这样。天哪，大飞马。
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
Hoped you'd use the bow, but you're a good shot.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? Still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
That girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
我们还可以选择猎杀熊呢。
Must be real hungry. Stay well back.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep
猎
all
杀熊
winter.。
刚刚还可以猎杀，我就觉得这个，因为我觉得这有一个弓箭啊，就刚刚也可以证明我的射速是如此的精湛，所以我就不是残忍的杀了这只熊了，对吧？要不然我的射速太弓箭太强，然后把它杀的太残忍了不好，那我就选择不杀。
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this.
我要对
Blackwater
你是这
mess.
哦，这样就好
Being
了
up
嘛。
here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No.
Can
No,
you-
not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. Taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things. Jose.
I'm sure.
God's sake. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. That Appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
可以看到路里也会用上暴风雪啊！天哪，这细节！你看人也慢慢铺上衣服，铺上了雪。天哪，不要太真实化。
I hope they all make it. I tried to ride the count once. Buck me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
现在和马的默契我增加2阶。天哪！加入2个路跟体力，马的体力升到5阶，太慢。
Brought some food back, boys.
真好难，我双车再好。算一下，别看了。
Come on, get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the boat properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
还有皮尔逊，看哦，对，就是刚刚那个导演的屠夫，也不是屠夫了，我们的厨师呢？
Well. Just drop it down in here.
我有按啊，是不是？按住，我有按啊。
Bring it over then.
地上可以。
What a surprise!
Decent.
Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid.
Why, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one.
Man.
Dumped on the floor there.
剥皮啊，我们来给鹿剥皮。好，看我的小刀拿起。哎呦，这太真实了吧！哎呦，我要不要打马？我这，应该不用吧
Bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town if you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
我们这次剥取一个鹿皮，捕猎大胜。我们看看我们战利品，我战利品，我就不看了吧，我怕，但是我过不了审嘛。这倒，好吧，我求生欲很强了，那我就不仔细继续看我的业务了。那我们这次就就是为了解决这个温饱问题啊，在这个我远一点，对，远一点。然后我们就去捕杀了2只鹿，这样比较好看一点。捕杀了2只鹿，然后我们也可以，就学会了弓箭，然后也了解了一个剥皮的一个分支啊。那我感觉还是很真实的，特别是看到就是暴风雪铺在这个鹿的身上，会慢慢沉积。然后人你看身上也慢慢堆起了雪花，这就是天气会和人有互动嘛，也可以看到人一直在，我们的阿 Sir Morgan 他一直在觉得很冷啊，在呼着冷气。那我们 真是夜夜期待荒野大镖客会带给我们更深入的电影的剧情，还有真实的世界这种体验。那我们这集就是这样，那我们下期再见，我是阿 J，拜拜。